Folks, real quick before we start this Loot Crate review, I have to say the next month or so is going to be a little slow. Didn't quite get in as many figures as I would like to do these reviews. So the next few weeks are going to be just maybe one review each. Folks, let's get on with the show.
Hey, you're not supposed to be in here.
Who says?
Hey, I'm stuck up here.
Everybody's gotta be somewhere.
Folks, welcome back to Magnus's Loot Crate. I am your host, as always, Magnus Deacon. Now, folks, we're going to take a little trip to the past, sort of ancient lore of legend scale. Folks, today we're taking a look at Magic Square's MS-B06 Space Skimming. That is their version of a legend scale Cyclonus, and he is one of the early, of course, you could tell, MS-B06. He was the sixth one they ever made. So, folks, let's go ahead and take this boy out of the packaging. Take a look. So, folks, here we have MS-B06 Space Skimming in his clamshell. Now, we're talking old school Legends class figures. Might as well go ahead and say it, because this guy's been out for quite a while. He's definitely worth getting, but this was back before they really got their chops in. So he's going to score fairly high, but probably not that high. But folks, he doesn't really come with a whole lot. Mostly his collector's card, his instruction manual, his weapon, and him, and that's pretty much it. You'll see all that in the up close and personal. But folks, this is how he's packaged. I think we'll go ahead and take him out of that clamshell, stick him on the turntable, take a look at that bot mode.
A good workout, but it doesn't compare to combat with a thinking foe.
Cyclonus!
So folks, here is Space Skimming in his bot mode on the turntable. Now folks, he is a very decent looking little bot. I can't lie to you about that, but like I said, this was really before they really got their chops in on the face sculpts, on the overall bot, cartoon accuracy, etc., etc. I'm not going to take away points for lack of cartoon accuracy or anything like that, but he doesn't look like the Cyclonus we all know and love from the cartoon, as you can probably see from the little, animation model I throw up during these. But he still looks really good, and he's a pretty decent little bot, all things considered. So folks, that is it. Let's go ahead and take him off that turntable, stick him on the scale, see how much he weighs, and then we'll go in for the up close and personal. So folks, now that we've seen the bot mode for MS-B06 Space Skimming, it's time to get a little more up close and personal. He's not packaged with much. You already saw that in the clamshell. He does have his trading card, front and back. Got his set of destructions. He's got his little pew pew blaster. And then, of course, the bot himself. There he is, folks. Space Skimming. Now that's not really much of a Cyclonus face, but I did say this is from the olden times of Legends figures. So for a Cyclonus figure, this is actually pretty decent. Now, I think there's a couple of new ones coming out. I'm not totally sure, but I do know that they're starting to make more. I'm actually waiting to see what New Age comes up with, if I'm going to be totally honest. So folks, let's go ahead and transform him up. Take a look at that, that spacecraft mode.
Cyclonus, transform and attack.
And finally, folks, we have Space Skimming in his vehicle mode. Now, two things right quick. One, back in the 80s, we really had this weird fixation on jets with their wings put on sort of forward facing. I have no idea what that was all about. And secondly, if anybody's got ideas for stands that I can use to prop up the vehicle modes for these planes, yeah, the ones that come with a stand is one thing, but this guy, he really should have been like propped up in the air a little bit, something like that. Otherwise, I think this guy really looks good in his vehicle mode. He's very easy to transform, so his playability score is going to give a pretty good one here. Now, folks, that's pretty much it. That is MS-B06 Space Skimming from Magic Square. So folks, that is it for MS-B06 Space Skimming. Since this is an older figure, a lot of you probably already have this guy, so let me know what you think of him down in the comments. Love him, hate him, whatever you do. Folks, don't forget to take a look at the description. Check out the Magnus merch and the other people that are listed in there. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And folks, I'll see you next time.
Has the Imperial Magistrate reached a verdict? I have.
Find these figures and more at the ShowZStore. Links in the description.